And then,
That's
you know, I think a lot of fans are getting to a point where they're kind of ready to see where Batman doesn't need to be real anymore, as far as, it doesn't need to be just a guy in a bunch of, plated armor suits, and about like what would it be like if he was in the real world. And when you look at like that action scene, you get Batman riding around on a motorcycle, going through fighting crime. You see him grappling, flying through the bridge, all these like incredible feats that Batman does in the comics all the time, right? And that's what I love so much about that, is that, we're finally getting that, comic accurate kind of fantasy Batman finally, because, it's everyone who's a Batman fan accepts that he's a real person with no superpowers. But the reason so many people love him is that because he's trained himself so much, because he's pushed himself to the physical and mental limit, he as a human can go up against these people, right? As the gods, as the people with superpowers, right? And that's what I think a lot of people are ready to see. It's not just, we have to think of a way for it all to work in reality. It's a comic book movie. It's a comic book character, right? So let's see it be a comic book character.
100. Hey, that's a mic drop right there.